1.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm an audience member.
Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm an audience member.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm an audience member.
And that's Holly, and she's also an audience member. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're good? All right. Hi, my name's Sammy Graham, and welcome to my presentation. I'm just going to get straight to the point and let you guys know that I'm here to tell you about how important it is to keep yourself clean. Clean, as defined in the average dictionary, is one who is free from dirt, stain, and impurities. Though it is important to keep all aspects of your body clean, I'm here to solely talk about your hands. Hands to which we use to work as well as consume our foods. To disregard not washing your hands can lead to a number of illnesses and even lead to greater measures such as death. Such illnesses that can occur by not washing your hands is Lyme disease, hepatitis, cold or flu, and even plague. For us to better understand how important it is to keep your hands clean, we just need to look to the past. In the late 1840s, mortality rates was an all-time high for pregnant women after giving birth. No one knew the origin of this illness, only that it was known as childbed fever. After giving birth, the woman would suddenly get a fever and then ultimately die. It wasn't until the arrival of Ignace Simoes that they actually figured out the origin of the illness. It was actually the midwives. Through Dr. Simoes' observation, when he enforced his midwives to actually wash their hands, mortality rates decreased. So, just an example of why it's important to wash your hands. So many deaths that occurred in that time is just such a small ratio compared to so many other illnesses that occurred, such as the Black Plague, the Violin disease, the canine madness, and even today's swine flu is taking lives when it can be avoided just by keeping up your hygiene and also keeping your hands clean. With any observation, there comes experiments, and experiments have been taking place throughout history. One such experiment was actually conducted by Emily E. Steppett Bennett, who conducted an experiment to see the easiest way, the safest way of ridding yourself from illness or even avoiding illness. With the assistance of the University of North Carolina and also the UNC School of Public Health, it was concluded that washing your hands was the #1 way of ridding illness and avoiding any sickness. Especially when you use an antimicrobial agent, which is basically soap that lacks oil, such as Dove. Another experiment was conducted in summer 2003, though experimenters didn't actually experiment on avoiding illnesses. They actually went out into the field and observed people who didn't wash their hands. Specifically, they went to airports, just chilling in the bathroom to check out how many people actually wash their hands. It was observed that 20% of people that went to the bathroom left without washing their hands. So all experiments come and go, and so do statistics. Nearly 22 million days are lost because of people who have the flu, and with this, $120 billion is also lost in school districts because of so many absences. 160,000 people have died yearly because of infectious illnesses, as well as there was also a case study of 6,080 school kids that showed that classrooms that have hand sanitizer and were enforced to wash their hands experienced 20% less absences due to illness. Thus, all concluded, washing your hands just leads to a better lifestyle, a much more healthier lifestyle. Germs are everywhere, bathroom surfaces to kitchen counters, from fitness utilities to computer keyboards, and even from shaking one's hand to borrowing a pencil, germs can spread just like that. And to avoid them is washing your hands. And here are some steps to do so. Step 1 is to wet your hands with water. Step 2 is to place soap in your hands. Step 3 is to scrub and lather. Make sure you rub the soap into your hands to rid the dirt or any other germs. It's suggested that you do this for 20 seconds. Make sure you don't forget to do it in between your fingers, under your fingernails, and also on top of your hands. Step 4 is to rinse for 10 seconds in water. Step 5 is to turn off the tap water, preferably with a paper towel. And step 6 is to actually dry your hands. It is also suggested that you wash your hands with hot water because it just flows the process of killing the germs. Basic rule for washing your hands is basically doing it before cooking, after dealing with any uncooked meat or poultry, after changing a diaper, after you sneeze, cough, or blow your nose with a tissue, and definitely after going to the bathroom. These are major ways of spreading germs that, again, can be avoided just by washing your hands. So, in conclusion of everything that I've said, washing your hands is very important. Just taking 10 seconds or 30 seconds out of your day just to wash your hands lets you prevent sickness of yourself, of somebody else, and even prevent death at times. Important thing to do is just wash your hands, and you can not spread any disease, so please wash your hands.